Hi, and welcome to our first week of Puppy Day School with Junebug. Yes, good girl. No bones about it dog training. We are going to do our weekly review session. First week, we spend a lot of time, and really every week from here on out, we spend a ton of time and effort working on what we refer to as foundation games. Foundation games are exactly what they sound like. They are the foundation for all of our training. She's very interested because somebody else is getting her lunch over there. So the very first thing that we work on is what we call name game. It is, yes, sort of about teaching your puppy their name, but it's also really about teaching your puppy the value of stopping what they're doing and paying attention to you and giving you eye contact to find out what's next. So this is a perfect example. Dog's not looking at me. Junebug. Yes, good job. You just peed right there? What the heck, man? How did that even happen? Okay, we're back after a little cleanup. So name game. I'm going to say that dog's name one time. I'm going to look for a head turn in my direction. I'm going to use what I call a marker word. My marker word is yes. It marks the exact moment that the puppy makes the right choice or does the right behavior. And then my treats can follow afterwards. I want to make sure I'm using really high value treats in very small, tiny little pieces. These are like pre-cut training treats, but I cut them into like quarters, even from this size. So, Junebug. Yes, good girl. All right, so all she has to do is stop what she's doing, walk over to me, give me eye contact. Okay, you want to make sure you keep your treats hidden. It's just very hard for the other babies who aren't getting to practice with me right now. Hey, shh, you're fine. You're fine. Hi, and you're giving me such nice attention right now. I'm going to stand up in a minute. You won't be able to see me, but I'm kind of zoomed in because I really want you to be able to see the dog. So once your puppy knows you have treats, sometimes it's hard to get them to look away from you. We could do what we call go find it, where I just toss a treat somewhere around my vicinity and I ask the dog to go find it just to distract them. Ready? Go find it. Judy! Okay, so let me tell you what happened right here. I said her name, and we've been kind of struggling this, I won't say struggling. We've been working to get this right this week because she's very focused on my hands and staring at my hands, even if they're behind my back or at my side. And I'm trying to get her to understand where the value is paying attention to me, to my face. And not staring at my hands. So when I said it this time, she turned, she looked right, walked over to me, but looked right at my hands the whole time. So I didn't reward her for that. Judy! Yes, good girl. Okay, that time, very hard to see, but I got a little bit of eye contact first. Okay, I'm gonna stand up, we're gonna play this game again. Sometimes it's easier to see. I also don't, if I can, I don't wanna wait for a sit. Sitting is fine, but that's not what this exercise is about. Ready? Go find it. Look who I got. Boop, boop, boop. Go find it. Judy! Yes. Good. And I want her to get her treat right in, or right around my legs. Ready? Go find it. Good. Junebug! Yes. Perfect. She gave me nice look up, great eye contact. Very good. Okay, second skill that we're working on this week is called hand targeting. What does this mean? What this means is that I want to teach my puppy to touch their nose, to the palm of my hand, okay? Touch. Yes, okay? Everybody, when I tell them, oh, we're gonna teach this great skill called hand targeting, they say, seems kind of stupid, why would I wanna do that? Doesn't seem very useful. And then later on, those same people that made those comments will say, this is the best thing I ever taught my dog. It is a great tool to utilize to get your dog to refocus. If we're walking down the street, if we're walking down the street and let's say my dog sees another dog or another person, doesn't work well to tell them, no, don't do that. Stop lunging towards that other dog. But what I can do is refocus them by hand targeting, and I can do it at any point. So all I'm doing is offering a hand out at the dog's nose level, touch. Okay, if the dog does not move towards my hand right away, I'm gonna put it away. It's usually more helpful to have the dog not sitting. What are you doing? Over here. Junebug. Come on, come up. Yes, good job. All right, so once the dog's up, Judy, touch. Yes. Want to have a little bit of that, want to have that nose actually touch my hand, okay? Junebug, touch. Yes. Good. Very nice. Touch. Okay, if they don't move towards me, touch. Yes, good job. All right, the other important thing to remember here is that my reward comes to the dog right in front of where they touched my hand, okay? Because otherwise, if I have them do the hand target and then reward them somewhere else, they're gonna barely wanna acknowledge what that hand target is or where that target is. Junebug, touch. Yes. So, but if she knows, oh, the reward is always gonna come right here, because eventually I'm gonna put my hand out and she's gonna do this, bonk, 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 until I say, okay, we're done. This can also be another great tool in order to get your dog to come closer to you. It is not to replace your word come, but it can be a really good tool, again, to get your dog closer to you. So hi. So we've been working on our hand targeting, our name game this week. We've also been introducing our recall word come. I've got a couple videos from outside that'll show you how we're dealing with that. And so those are the things I really want you to focus on this week, because if you really, really get those two skills down so that your dog is super responsive, all the rest of our training is going to come along so much faster. So have a great week. She did so well, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, actually, for her second week of puppy day school. Bye. I guess you got it. You got it. Oh, this is such a good girl. She's such a good girl. So in this rainy portion, literally it's raining right now, I want to talk about just how we kind of interact throughout the day, and just more as a point to remind you that every time you're interacting with your dog, it's a learning opportunity. And that's really the way I like to work with the puppies. Yes, I set aside specific training time during the day where we are working on activities. But really what I want my dog to think is every time we interact, it's a work in progress for us. You offer me a behavior, or I ask for a behavior, you get stuff you like. That's how we create a dog that is really responsive in all areas of their life, not just when they think that you are working on training time, okay? So right now these guys are just playing rough housing, whatever. I can get myself ready here and work on name game, even with the two of them together. In fact, it's great to have the two of them to distract each other. And I can't get my Juba. Yes. Okay, they don't both have to get treated every time we work on stuff. The key is to let them get back into play, not think that we're really doing anything in particular. Jessie! Yes! Good. Remember to keep treats low to the ground or at their nose level. Okay, so we can just work on name game, pulling them away from wrestling. Juba! Yes! They can both get treats that time. Wait till you finish yours. Ready? So again, here we've got a little
ball time, play time, what I can do is just hold that ball till I get a nice behavior like this. It's dripping water out. Very nice, calm behavior. And then ready, go get. Play, play, play. They don't really care about the ball so much. I can work on recall now. Jessie, come. Yes, good job. What a good recall you had. Yay, good job. So I usually just alternate names when I'm playing games like this, but again, they both respond to me. So every time I'm working on stuff like recall or playing with toys, I want to start by asking for a nice calm behavior, like just to sit with attention. That restarts the game, and then we go from there.
So same idea as when we were up in the carport. We come out here multiple times a day. You can sort of see there's like an insane amount of space for them. This is only one little section of the yard, but I'll work on the same kind of stuff. Wait till they get a little distracted, but I want to shoot for success. Junebug! Yes, good girl! Okay, now if I get sort of what just happened, which was, I think she might be looking for a place to go to the bathroom, but so I'm gonna hold off for a second. If I get a glance, but nothing, no movement towards me, I'm going to shorten the distance between us. And I'll try again. Junebug! Yes, come! Very nice, good girl. So I'm not going to ever use that word come until I know that that dog is going to make the right choice. So I'm going to try it again really quick. No. Oh, look at who's on the bridge. Who's on the bridge? Jessie! What a girl! Come! So you can see she sort of hesitated in the beginning. Hi. Oh, what is that? What happened? So she sort of hesitated, and I just waited. I waited until she started to make movement towards me, and then I added the recall word.